Alright, let's do internet historian video. 1 hour 16 minutes. Alright, let's do it. This is gonna be in parts. Alright, ladies and gents, this is the gentleman pirate by the channel Internet Historian Incognito Mode. This is his second channel. He uploaded an hour and 16-minute video in his second channel. He's seriously popular, and it's good to see he's seriously putting time in. Because normally I would think someone at his popularity would think, you know what, let's just make a 30-minute video or something, people will be happy. But no, he's committed to it. He made an hour and 16-minute video. So that's just awesome. But I can't just react to an hour and 16-minute video at once. It will be what, 2.5 hour long. So I'll do it in parts. Stede Bonnet. Why do I like doing this reaction? Because I know who Stede Bonnet is. Anybody who played Assassin's Creed Black Flag would know. It's that guy who Edward Kenway meets at the start of the game, that businessman who has schooner boat. So I always was fascinated with that character. I'm like, is that real? Is that like Edward Kenway, just fictional character? Because he starts off with this nervous businessman kind of character, then he slowly becomes pirate and goes with the Blackbeard. So I searched it when the game came out, and I learned a lot about, like, yeah, it's a real character. Obviously the interaction with Edward Kenway is not real, because Edward Kenway is not real, but most things about that is real. I love that about Assassin's Creed. Lots of things are factual. So Stede Bonnet, he was a wealthy businessman from Barbados. His family was really wealthy. He inherited all that wealth. He married to someone, and his marriage, let's just say, wasn't that good. So that kind of psychologically pushed him towards piracy. I don't know, weirdly, maybe that was his escape plan, to try to find his true self, I guess. Who knows? So clearly Assassin's Creed story is not completely true, because there was no Edward Kenway, but most things around that is real. So he bought a schooner, the small boat, and called it Revenge. And he hired some people as a gang. He hired them. Not that he's gonna pillage places, raid places, and then share loot. Obviously it's that, but first he hired that, because why would some pirates would go with him? Who is he? Nothing, nobody. So he paid them because he was rich, and started to raid ships along the what's currently USA coastline of them, and actually raided lots of boats. So that's something. Then he went to Nassau, we know in the game, and met the Pirate Republic. We know Blackbeard and all that. So he met the Pirate Republic. Then somewhere along the line he got wounded in some kind of battle. So he went back to Nassau, and then teamed up with Blackbeard. He started to crew together with the Blackbeard and his team. Blackbeard, and he raided lots of ships. It's ridiculous. Just thinking that he's just somebody over his head, like you see one of those characters in some movie. But he teamed up with Blackbeard. Blackbeard took him in. That's something. So he raided lots of ships. But then somewhere along the line, his crew just left him, and his crew went to the Blackbeard. So he was with Blackbeard, kind of with him at his ship, and then eventually he got somewhere, I don't know, caught or something. I'm not clear about that. Then he got pardoned, and after he got pardoned, he wanted to do pirating, but he was scared that he didn't want to ruin his pardon, because you can get pardoned lots of time. So he created this alias. I don't know what the name was, but he created this other name and started to pirating with that. And then he was successful for a bit. That is weird. And then he got caught again. And when he got caught, you think that would be the end of him, but he escaped after that. And then after a few days he got caught again. Then he was sentenced to hanged. He sent letters to governors or something, but governor just said, you know what, no, I'm agree with judge, you should be hanged. And that was the end of that. What I love about the story is he's not just some idiot who was over his head and just got ruined in the process. No, he raided lots of ships. He was impressive enough that he impressed Blackbeard, so Blackbeard took him in. He raided lots of places with Blackbeard. Then he got caught, he got pardoned, and still he had the balls to become pirate again with other name. He raided again lots of ships, and then he got caught and escaped. I mean, you could think that his crew helped him to become successful enough pirate, but he on his own escaped from the jail. I mean, when you think of somebody over their head, just a small rich guy, some kind of businessman who's pretending to be pirate, you don't imagine them to break out of jail, but he did. So clearly he was good enough at that point. So that's just awesome. Then he got hanged, obviously. So obviously he's not that successful at being pirate, but he was good enough. So that was awesome to see. So let's see internet historians' take on this, the gentleman pirate. He goes on for about over an hour. So this must be awesome, knowing internet historian. So let's watch it. Alright, I'll probably put the background, Assassin's Creed Black Flag's version of him in the background. This is basically a movie.
This can't be it. Where's that damn letter? There has to be another way.
Prisoner.
That was a key point. Some embellishment has been made. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Internet historian is going to do that.
Is it time?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any mail?
Not today, Mr. Bonnet.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Come on now.
You know, there really should be a letter from the governor arriving soon.
Move it. Get away from the prisoner.
Wait!
Get back.
Stop! No,
Goodbye, pirate.
don't do it!
On behalf of the Crown, for the high crime of piracy, we sentence you, Stede Bonnet, to death by hanging of the neck. May God have mercy on your soul.
No! Wait!
Alright, clearly that's just for fun. There was no letter from governor because governor agreed the judge was right. He should be hanged. So why would there be a letter?
30 years prior, on the island of Barbados, the year is 1688. Meet baby Stede Bonnet, son of wealthy sugar plantation owners Mr. and Mrs. Bonnet. Young Stede has a brilliant life, playing with Legos and shit. But then, in 1694, at age 6, Stede's father died. And young Stede inherited the estate and all of the responsibilities that came with it. His mother would make sure that he was brought up educated and given all of the advantages that minor nobility could offer. He was even handed the role of major in the military. And otherwise, Stede's path in life was relatively straightforward and set out for him. Until in 1709, when he would marry Mary Allenby.
Yeah, you would say that he was major in army. So, him being over his head is not that true. But him being major is kind of shady. It's not that he was so brave or anything like that. Let's just say he was major for some, he was clever, so he became major.
Together they would have 4 children, 3 sons, named Allenby, Edward, and Stede, and 1 daughter, Mary.
Mary, could you
Okay. I see what's gonna happen here. Italy historians gonna make fun of this because their name is just like their parents.
Pass the syrup.
You can have syrup when you fix up this house.
I was talking to our
There
daughter.
you go.
Whatever, Stede.
Oh, yes, Mum?
Not you, your father.
I'm the man of the house.
Ladies first.
No, give it here.
You need to get yourself together, Stede. Look at this place. It's in tatters.
Well, fine. Yes, okay, I'll take care of it.
So Bonnet snuck out to the loan office. Another loan?
Ah, yes. 200, please.
I can give you 100.
What?
We can't keep doing this, Bonnet. You're $1,700 in debt. You're a lost cause.
But I have a family and a sick chair boy.
I missed the part where that's
1,700 is equal to $400,000 of today. So I guess in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we were really rich.
my problem. I've got a boy as well, you know. He's a little shit.
Ah, well, I'll take the 100 then.
Bonnet solemnly returned back home, money in hand.
So, £100 ought to do it. Where's that syrup?
That won't even be enough to pay the workers this season.
I know.
It's not good enough. The farmstead needs repair. A gust of wind and it could fall over at any moment.
The farmstead is fine. Look at it. Oh. Well, at least it can't get any worse.
But 2 weeks later, it did get much worse. In fact, a hurricane came along and destroyed pretty much everything.
Ow. I'll take care of it.
More and more stress was being piled onto Stede's shoulders. Family problems compounded by money problems.
That's accurate.
How come you're dressed like a pirate?
Aye, 'cause I be a pirate.
And you need a loan?
Aye,
Not all bells and whistles, is it?
to be sure.
Cool.
Come on then, Stede. Let's get this over with.
Okie dokie.
Well, well.
Yes, I know, but look, I'm in deep shit here. Please, I'll be happy with anything you can give me.
Alright then. Come on. Here you go. Don't spend it all at once.
Really?
That's about what you're worth, Bonnet. Now get out of here. How can I help you today, sir?
Money or your life?
Will you take my son instead?
What am I supposed to do now? What kind of life is this? Just going deeper and deeper into debt.
Ow. You're roughing
Huh?
me up. Hey, someone stop that guy.
Matey.
Aye, cheers, matey.
Why did you let him get away?
I missed the part where that was my problem. Wow, what a guy. I wish that were me.
You are not a brand.
So it was all Jack Sparrow's fault, apparently.
What is this? Where am I? Can anyone hear me? Mama! Papa!
Freedom!
I don't understand. This feeling, so strange, like a bird.
So basically, all pirates who became pirates just want to escape their home and their nagging wives, apparently. That's what we learn from this.
Captain Bonnet.
What did you say?
Greatest pirate who ever lived. Captain Bonnet. Bonnet.
Bonnet! Bonnet! Are you getting up? Are you even listening to me? You're always looking at the stupid old boat!
Dad, help! The wedge has come loose! The wedge!
In 1715, Stede's son, Allenby, died. Stede had finally reached his limit.
No more. Today is the day. Listen, kids. Allenby was like a son to me, and anyway, it's time for me to go.
And just like that, Stede walked away from his family.
One son dies and everybody can go to hell.
The world better be ready for Captain Bonnet. That could work.
Of course, there's a montage. And he made the boat himself. Of course he did.
It's beautiful.
Excuse me. Are you looking to have a ship built?
Yes, please.
Well, we could do that for you.
Ah, perfect. Then my pirating adventures can finally begin.
Pirating? You know most pirates just steal their ships.
Well, I'm not like the other pirates.
Well, clearly.
I also hold rank in the military.
Alright, come with me. So, Stede rounded up any trinkets or heirlooms he could get from home, and what little left of his inheritance, and commissions to have a ship built. A sloop outfitted with 10 cannons, enough room for 200 men, and even a library.
I need something intimidating sounding. Something really scary.
Revenge, yes.
I'm almost ready. All I need now is a crew. Of course, the Salty Spittoon.
He waltzed into the roughest, toughest bar in town.
I'd like to hire 70 of your roughest, toughest men, please. And one quartermaster too, please.
I'll be your quartermaster, sir.
No, I'll be your quartermaster.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, and you can be the boatswain.
Stede would lean heavily on the quartermaster because he had no idea what the hell he was doing. So anyway, Stede and his crew went to the Revenge to begin their journey of piracy. It's spring 1717 and everything was ready. Stede was prepared to do his first pirating ever and start his life anew. He paused.
Am I making the right decision? Let's go, men.
From the horizon.
Now the great Stede Bonnet set sail on his first journey to be the greatest pirate alive. Nay, the greatest pirate to ever have been alive. It is my destiny.
What's our first move, Captain?
Okay. So, quartermaster, what do we even do?
Well, sir, there's a colony near Chesapeake Bay that has some fairly expensive ships roaming around.
Right, let's go there.
US coast.
So they set sail for the east coast of the New World.
So, quartermaster, must be getting close now.
Sir, we've been sailing for less than an hour.
So, like, another 15 minutes or so?
Actually, it will take a few weeks, Captain.
Oh. Well, what the hell do you guys do to pass the time?
Oh, there's plenty to do. Sing shanties, tie...
That is also a good point he raised there. I played Black Flag and obviously that the time is not realistic that it can't be, otherwise how can you play a game? But pirates and any ships at this time, this is a long distance things, man. People travel for weeks and weeks, even months. They had incredible patience, man. Just stay on the boat, do your job, just mind your business. Oh, it's still a month away. and then they do some raiding here, and then they just go 2-3 weeks go by, and they do something again, and they stay there for years, 4 or 5 years or something, just doing pirating and things like that. It's just ridiculous. And the places like Havana or whatever, Heaven or whatever it was called, that, and Nassau, there's a massive distances, Caribbeans. So it took weeks and months to get there. It is ridiculous level of patience, man. Nowadays, if that kind of time takes, will people like, what, I'd rather just do wood cutting or something in the cities. I'm not doing this. They had incredible patience, these pirates.
Why not? Get scurvy?
I guess I could read some more. Feel free to borrow any books you want, lads. Just don't get them wet.
Captain, most pirates can't read.
Seriously, you guys can't read? Well, I guess I could read to you if you want.
Yeah, woo, awesome, great. No.
Well, gather round, lads. This one's a doozy. Chapter 1. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg... Chapter 108.
That boat is not a
The Very
schooner.
Hungry Caterpillar
That's a
is on
brigand, at
trial
least.
for his war crime.
Captain, ship ahoy.
Captain, what do we do?
It's a merchant vessel. Your orders, Captain.
Quick, we need to forward mark on the port with the riggings and the cannons. So,
Oh yeah, by the way, he has no knowledge of sailing at all. He doesn't even know what to say when sailing. So yeah, there you go.
do a 360 ollie around their back, the back of the boat. Not their backs. The back of the boat.
Captain, you'd better get changed quickly into your combat uniform. We're gonna need your bravery to lead the charge.
Yes, I'll be right back.
Okay, men, bring the ship around the starboard side. We're opening fire on mark. Prepare the boards. Powder the cannons. 3 paper only, the remaining all chain shot. We give warning, but get ready for a chase.
Yeah.
Stand by. Sir, impeccable timing. We're waiting on your count. Count down from 3 and say fire.
3, 2, 2, fire.
They opened fire on the merchant ship, ended quickly, surrendered. Over the next few months, they sailed all around Delaware, sometimes having a little success and sometimes falling on their face. They had captured and plundered 4 ships near Virginia and 2 more near New York. When another fled to Barbados to spread the word of their piracy, they chased it down and burnt it to ashes. Now, a quick lesson on pirating. What happens on a typical pirate ship is that you plunder someone else's vessel and split the booty among the crew. However, Stede would do things differently.
Dibs.
No split. Instead, his crew would receive wages, successful plunder or not.
Too good to be true, eh, lads?
That way, they could rely on a regular income. Not a bad idea.
He made a business decision on piracy. This is awesome, man. They literally employed them. Like, it doesn't matter what, you get your money. But even if I get more, you're not getting out of it. That could work when they are not successful, but when they became successful, obviously those are pirates. They're like, you know what, that's way more money, I need that. This is not going to work.
In principle. Passing through the Carolinas, they took 2 more ships, using one of them to repair the Revenge herself. Despite his inexperience, Stede was already gaining a name for himself. Being a literate man, a man of status turned criminal, and known for never harming the crews of the boats he plundered, eventually he earned himself the title of the Gentleman Pirate.
Let's step things up a notch, lads. Set sail for the Bahamas, Nassau. We're going to the Pirate City. Arr!
Captain, man-o' war off the starboard side. It's heading right for us.
Oh, mateys,
Man o'
that's
war.
our next victim.
A warship, Captain?
Arr?
A bit dangerous, don't you think, Captain?
No, quartermaster. It be tiny.
A schooner taking on man of war? What?
She'll be fine.
Sir, you may find that it gets larger as we approach.
The great pirate Stede fears no fleet, nor a puny vessel that dareth approach me. Man ye stations, quartermaster.
Very well, Captain.
Oh my, that is a big boy.
Bonnet and his crew attack the enormous warship.
So, to anybody who doesn't know, schooner is a small vessel, brig is bigger than that. Then what was that? The third one, I forgot the name of that. There's also a third one that is even bigger than that, Blackbeard has. And even bigger than that is man of war. So it's a really large ship, ridiculously large ship.
This is generally regarded as a bad move.
Oh, God! Oh.
The Revenge was absolutely dominated, with a full half of Stede's crew either injured or dead by the end of the fight. Bonnet himself was also badly wounded.
Retreat!
But the Revenge manages to scramble away and head for the pirate city of Nassau. Pulling into Nassau, Bonnet replenishes his crew, repairs his ship, and picks up some more supplies. Limping up the docks, Bonnet happened to bump into a couple of pirates you may have heard of. Benjamin Hornigold and Edward Teach, although you may know Edward by his other name, Blackbeard.
Arr, that's quite a limp you got there, Captain.
What can us pirates say? 'Tis but an injury of war. I was dodging cannonballs and stubbed me toe on the dresser.
Arr, I see.
But, I took out like 80 guys with, just one pistol. Yeah, you should have seen it.
Arr, sounds like quite the battle.
Yes, although I need to put up for a while, recover from my injuries.
So he lied his way in? Is that it? Or is this exaggeration?
Restock, regroup, you know.
The evening carried on and the drinks flowed.
Can I, I got something to tell you. I'm in a lot of pain over here. And I think I'm a little in over my head. But I can't let the men see me weak. They rely on me for their booty.
Arr, the seas take a toll on a man. You know, when I had a ship, I had a similar problem.
Really?
You know how I fixed it? I had a temporary shadow captain. Oh, it was the best. He took care of everything and even taught me a thing or two while I could sit back and read a book.
Yeah, interesting.
Arr, and everyone thought I was still leading everything and we made tons of cash. And when I was better, he simply handed back the keys. It was wonderful. I think I might do it again soon. But I'm sure it's not your thing.
No, wait, that sounds perfect. Where can I find someone like that?
Arr, that'd be tough. You need someone strong and experienced. Someone who inspires confidence with a...
Wait a minute, I'm confusing something here. I'm keep referring to his boat as schooner, but I don't think this is that point of timeline. So he bought a frigate along the line? I think that's a frigate, and that's what the Revenge is, okay. So Blackbeard got on his crew, then took over his crew and renamed it Queen Anne's Revenge. So what Blackbeard's boat was originally Stede Bonnet's boat. I think it's frigate, yeah? Bigger than brig. Okay, so frigate against man of war. It's still dangerous, but okay, I can still understand that.
Blackbeard, preferably.
Blackbeard, I have an incredible idea.
Oh, go on.
Would you be my temporary shadow captain?
Wow, I am shocked. This truly came out of nowhere. I'll have to give it some thought.
Oh, please, you simply must.
All right, fine. You twisted me arm.
Excellent, I'll make the preparations.
I've already started loading my stuff on board.
Oh. Gather round. I'd like you all to meet our new Vice President of Nautical Coordination, the infamous Blackbeard.
Wow. Oh my god, wow.
Captain, are you sure this is a good idea?
Boo, you suck!
Of course it is. And I'm tired of you second-guessing the captain.
Thank you, pal. With Blackbeard and his crew of tough boys on our side, we'll be unstoppable.
Very well, sir.
How embarrassing. Right in front of our new guest, too.
You're not gonna let him off the hook, are you, Captain?
No. In fact, you know what, Quartermaster? I've had enough of the back chat. I'm demoting you to 1/8 Master. Ignatius Pell will be my new Quartermaster.
Aye, aye.
As you wish, sir.
Well then, it's settled. Let us set sail and make our way to the place where all the greatest treasures are kept.
Well, first Delaware and now a new adventure.
The most exciting place in...
So, okay. Stede Bonnet had his crew, created a frigate apparently, and then had this crew and pillaged a lot of ships. Then he came to Nassau. Blackbeard sneaked his way inside his crew. Then they together raided a lot of place, and obviously the crew members saw that Blackbeard is a million times better pirate. So they basically abandoned Stede Bonnet. That's what's going to happen. When I researched this, I didn't research it in this level of detail, so it's good that this video is giving me even more information.
The whole world. Delaware again!
Yay!
So they set off again to Delaware. But this time, Blackbeard could see firsthand what Bonnet was really like as a captain.
Time to help out my crew. Bitchin'. Whoops! You don't want to trip. I'll hang that up for you. Ah, that'll get it nice and clean. Who's got the tidy whities? Just kidding them. Yeah, they're mine. Boo! Gotcha. Whee! Whee! Strike! Ever seen this one, boys? I call it the human cannonball. Hang on, lads. I'm stuck. I'm claustrophobic. Please, I'm scared. Look at me, guys. I am man girl. Icarus can eat my ass.
Captain Bonnet,
Yes, Blackbeard?
could ye join me for a moment?
There you go.
What's up, BB?
You're looking a bit pale, Captain. Maybe you should rest up for a little while longer.
I feel pretty good, actually.
Captain, I insist.
Exciting stuff out there.
Oh, sir?
Yes, top secret, I'm afraid. Can't tell you. But so much treasure is going to be happening soon.
Alright, so about the Black Flag game storyline, where I see him with Blackbeard, I always thought that he is with Blackbeard, but Blackbeard is the captain of the ship and he's just with him. But apparently this puts more, more in detail. So what basically the ship that we see in the Black Flag is his ship, Stede Bonnet's. And Black Flag is with him at the time. I don't realize that. I always know this Blackbeard is, this legendary character. So I'm like, obviously it's his ship. He's the captain. And Stede Bonnet's just with him. But no, that wasn't the case. When we see him with the Blackbeard at the first time in the Black Flag, it's Stede Bonnet's boat and Blackbeard is with him. And then after that, eventually Blackbeard takes over the ship, renames it Queen Anne's Revenge. And takes the crew. That's what happens. Alright, that makes sense.
Congratulations, sir.
Yes.
If I may, can I just tell you a brief anecdote?
Go on.
Well, the last ship I worked on was called the Quintessential. It was a beautiful vessel, and it was helmed by a wonderful captain. But he constantly had bad luck. Eventually, the captain brought on board a deputy, or shadow captain, if you will.
Where is this going?
Well, sir, the deputy was very effective. He was experienced and cunning, and soon they had a lot of success. 150 barrels of nutmeg, silver from China. It was a time of plenty, and everyone was happy about it. So happy, sir, and all the crew wanted it to continue indefinitely. They attributed their success to the new deputy, and Of course, it ended with the deputy becoming the captain.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
Aye, sir. So after they cut off the head of the old captain and threw it into the ocean, and then abandoned the rest of us on Nassau...
Wait, what?
Don't listen to him, Captain. Blackbeard would never try to take your crew or your ship. The 8th Master's just trying to undermine your better judgment.
No, not at all.
Blackbeard already has a crew.
A small crew?
Well, as quartermaster, I side with the captain.
Enough! My men love me, and I love them. Like a father loves his See you later, kids! Bad example. But that's not going to happen. I trust Blackbeard. And that's enough squabbling between you two.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Arr, how's the tow this morning?
Good. Still a long road ahead, though.
I glad to hear it.
Captains.
Captain, just one.
Yes. Anyway,
Captains. The way Internet is to make this is like a movie. This is awesome, man. I'm surprised that nobody has made a movie about this, about Stede Bonnet, because I'm surprised there isn't a massive movie on Blackbeard. This is weird, man. We only know, Captain Jack Sparrow here and there. That's the, Caribbean, Pirates of Caribbean. That's we all know. But nobody really made the massive scale Blackbeard movie. And they should have made Stede, but there is lots of character they can make movie about. So this is weird. This could be a good and awesome movie, man, the way the story is going. The internet history makes it great, though.
Vessel ahead.
Men at the ready.
You are.
What followed next was a series of successful raids and takeovers. Blackbeard would intimidate the crews and was a lot less polite than Stede about taking what he wanted. He was known for putting the fear of death and torture into his targets. Although records show he never actually killed anyone.
Attack!
You are.
Attack!
You are.
A string of successful heists.
Oh my god, Blackbeard is so hot right now.
Record can be a little fishy when it comes to these times. If he kills somebody, nobody would know about it, obviously. But yeah, he used lots of intimidation and psychological warfare against his enemies and people, the victims. He in the game I saw the Blackbeard has this weird beard and, flames around it, weird thing. I'm like, that can't be true. Then I saw like, damn, that was true. Blackbeard used to do that. That just gave him more psychological edge. That was awesome, man. Blackbeard was really smart. He wasn't just some brute.
Attack!
You are.
Attack!
You are.
It wasn't long before they were one of the most feared and successful crews on all the seas. Blackbeard had made them rich, made them confident. It was everything Stede had wanted to achieve.
To the captain. You are.
Thank you, you're too kind, really. Oh yeah. Woo! Is that all you had in you, lads? Let's get those cheers going. Woo! Woo! Alright. Almost there. Woo! Excuse me, friendo. Sunday though, right, pal? Anyway, big thanks.
With Blackbeard at the helm, the men went on to plunder 11 ships near Delaware Bay. Their bad luck had turned around.
Blackbeard.
But Stede could feel that with each passing day, he had less and less control over the situation.
Hey lads, want me to read tonight? Still got a few chapters left.
Feeling pretty tired tonight, Captain. Another time, maybe.
Oh, okay.
All of his crew is cyborg, apparently.
Still recovering from his injury, he would hobble around the deck, book in hand, with nothing to do but mentally wrestle with the situation.
Alright, you know what? I'll pick this up next time. That's it for this part. This is awesome, man. I did not expect to learn things from this because I thought I already knew it. But damn, so Blackbeard's original board came from Stede Bonnet. He just took over from him. This is something, man. This kind of makes sense. And Blackbeard, I mean, So he basically, Blackbeard created all this persona in his legendary boat and took from Stede Bonnet, the guy in the Black Flag we see. So this is ridiculous. Still though, Stede Bonnet, whatever he did, it's still applaudable. Because how many of us right now think we can become pirate and live through those conditions? This is still applaudable. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Alright, if you like my reaction, please don't forget to like and subscribe.